Immediate effect, America has issued a travel ban against the countries that are listed below. One of these countries is Libya, Sudan, among others, but it's gotten to my knowledge that Afghanistan and Pakistan might be on this new list that is about to be issued. By the end of this week, people are going to start being deported. It has come to my knowledge that they've even issued out a registration warrant for all immigrants. And check, I repeat this, it is a trap. I repeat this, it is a trap. Do not register, okay? If you register, they will know where you are. And the other thing is, if you don't register, they say you'll be charged by a criminal offense. But listen, immigration is not a criminal offense, it's a civil issue. So there is no way you can be charged. So keep alert, do not register. And if you have friends of yours, family, relatives, neighbors, or any person that has a US visa and they aren't in the US right now, as long as they aren't US citizens, even if they have a green card, please tell them to fly to the US as soon as possible, because this immigration ban is about to start. Let's listen to what these immigration lawyers have to say about this.
Donald Trump just created a trap that could get you deported. They want you to register with the government. This is a revival of a decades-old law that is straight out of the Gestapo playbook. If you register, you're at immediate risk of deportation. They can find you. If you don't register, they say that you can face criminal penalties, but they're lying. There are no criminal penalties for violations of immigration law. Immigration is civil and administrative. This is a deceptive trap designed as simple registration. Do not fall for it, and follow me for more tips on how to protect yourself and your family.
Okay, let's listen to what this immigration lawyer from Pakistan has to say. He has worked on enough immigration issues since the very first presidency of Donald Trump, and this is what he has to say about this.
Breaking news for Pakistani and Afghan immigrants here in the United States: do not travel because the Trump administration may be adding Pakistan and Afghanistan to the travel ban list of countries, okay? Everybody knows about this travel ban, went into place the first time. Pakistan was not on it. Afghanistan was not it during the first Trump presidency. However, you know, when Trump came into office in 2025, executive order that he signed about national security and protecting America, he said that 60 days from January, you know, when he got sworn in, January 21, that there was going to be a list produced by the National Intelligence Director and other different heads of different departments, including DHS, that was going to advise people on which countries' nationals to put on a travel ban list, okay? And most reports that are coming out from Reuters and other places are showing that Pakistan may be on that list. Afghanistan may be on that list. So for you Pakistanis and Afghans, guys, do not travel in the next, you know, couple of weeks until we find out. You know, this list is probably going to be produced. You know, this travel ban list is going to come out some point in March 21, March 22, March 23 or so. And those are the countries that are going to be on that list. Now, Pakistan, Afghanistan were not initially thought. People were expecting Yemen, Sudan, maybe Gaza, Iran, Libya, but not Pakistan, not Afghanistan. So if you're a Pakistani, you know, national immigrant here in the United States, F1, visit visa, you know, even sometimes conditional green card holders, do not travel outside the United States. If you're outside the United States on some sort of immigrant visa or some other type of visa, try to come back into the United States before March 20th just to be on the safe side so that there's no confusion at the airports, okay? This is the big thing that happened the first time around. I was a lawyer practicing law. I was at JFK Airport back in 2017 when there was absolute chaos, and the airports, they were not letting green card holders in from Yemen and other countries, even though they had the right to be in the United States, because the CBP Customs Border Patrol officers were totally confused by Trump's executive order the first time around. So this time around, you know, there's this speculation And the reports are showing it that Pakistan and Afghanistan might be on the list due to national security concerns. I'm a Pakistani background. I have a lot of Pakistani clients, Afghan clients. I work really hard on their cases. There's nothing wrong with those people that have gone through this vetting process and background checks done. Some of them have spent so much time. So, my take on this is just trying to create hysteria.
All right, guys. Based on various verifiable sources, there is a second travel ban coming, and this could be as soon as next week. Now, I normally wouldn't publish this without, something more formal being issued, but the risk is too great not to share. If you recall, during Trump's first administration, there was an original travel ban deemed the Muslim ban that prohibited entry to the United States for people with visas from certain countries. And now the rumor is that he's going to implement another travel ban as soon as next week for those original countries, which were Iran, Somalia, Libya, Syria, Yemen, as well as North Korea and Venezuela for separate reasons. Additionally, 2 additional countries, Pakistan and Afghanistan, are on that list. So if you know people who are outside of the country, who are from those countries and have visas, student visas, work visas, etc., and do not have plans to travel back within the next week, I suggest that you share this with them. They should make travel arrangements to travel to the United States as soon as possible. If you recall, during Trump's first week in office, he signed an executive order stating that his administration needed to review, visas from a variety of countries and do a risk assessment of their vetting processes, and that they needed to, essentially come up with a new list. And we are approaching the 60-day mark. So I have reason to believe that this is going to happen, and it's going to happen soon. So please share this video with anyone that you know that might be outside of the country, has one of these student visas or work visas, or essentially any type of visa, right? If they're not a permanent resident or a citizen, they need to travel back to the United States now to ensure their entry.
What is the Trump travel ban 2.0? After the election of Trump, we had a slew of executive orders, and we fully anticipated getting another travel ban. Similar to the one in 2021, Trump has given DHS the authority to create a list of countries that will be banned from issuing immigrant visas to the United States. So different types of visas are going to no longer be issued to nationals from these countries. Now, Trump gave these people 60 days to come up with the list, and we'll have that list soon. As of now, we don't have the list of countries, but advising against travel, considering we don't really know which countries are going to be on this list. Good luck.
Friends, let's talk about the latest travel warnings. Number 1, Colombians. We're expecting Colombians to face some enhanced screening or more questions at the airport as they're trying to enter into the United States. Now, this obviously wouldn't apply to everyone from Colombia who's trying to enter into the United States. What we're hearing is that those who were diplomatic visa holders are more likely than others to face this enhanced scrutiny at the airport, particularly if they're trying to enter the United States in a different visa category. Number 2, advanced parole. Those of you with advanced parole that you had gotten as a result of applying for adjustment of status or asylum or DACA or TPS, we're hearing that some airports or customs officials are confused about whether your advanced parole or parole is the same as the parole programs that were canceled under the Trump executive orders. But individuals with their advanced parole are being admitted into the United States, so it's not as if they're not able to come in. It's just that there has been a little confusion lately at the airport for some people. And number 3, individuals with a notice to appear, you should consider not traveling during this time. Friends, I'm following all things related to the Trump immigration changes. Follow for more.
Okay, let's talk about what just hit the news. The new and improved travel ban. Hi, I'm Shazeen. I'm an immigration attorney representing clients all over the U.S. I navigated the challenges of the first Trump presidency, and here we are again. Now with Trump back in office, we're seeing the return of his travel ban policies, affecting red countries like Afghanistan and Pakistan, and potentially Iran, Libya, Somalia, and Syria like before. Look, I usually don't discuss policies that aren't finalized yet, but it is so important to be aware and prepared. You already know that Trump signed an executive order to ramp up security vetting and requested a list of countries to ban. There's also talk of an orange list of countries where travel wouldn't be completely banned, but would be severely restricted. This could mean fewer visas, shorter stays, and mandatory in-person interviews. We're not sure yet whether existing visas, refugee approvals, or even green cards will be affected. The finalized list will be released very soon and could start taking effect almost immediately. Now is the time to prepare. Please talk to an immigration lawyer who can help you understand your options. We'll keep you updated as we learn more. Stay informed, stay prepared, and let's see how this unfolds.
Don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and leave a comment. Thank you.
Thank you for watching Great Minds Blacks.